and create new ones from the ground up through meticulous planning, state-of-the-art materials, and expert craftsmanship. Whether it's a professional stadium or a community field, we are building healthier, more beautiful communities and delivering surfaces that perform, last, and support vibrant, active lives. Learn how we can take your sports facility to the next level by visiting afoa.us.
Blue Nail was superior in almost every aspect. We've worked with contractors for almost everything in the firehouse, and Blue Nail really made us feel comfortable all the way through, from the contract to pre-planning to scheduling, getting the job done. We are thrilled that they were able to do the job for us.
For years, it had been the same routine, working all night. Ah, those beautiful faces. I wanted more. For me, for them, for our futures. There was this day that something changed. A simple moment of dress-up. It opened my eyes.
Take charge of your future and go big at CCM.
This is George Muha, and you're watching Big State Sports.
Pick Your Cards is located on Route 46 in Ledgewood. Our huge inventory can be shopped online at pickyourcards.com, where you can use the code BigStateSports for an extra discount.
Struggling with confidence, inconsistency, and playing scared? Learn how to unlock your potential and perform at your best when it matters the most with Top Mental Game. Your talent sets the floor. Your mindset sets the ceiling. When the moment comes, will you be ready?
Provide your team or athlete with quality trophies, medals, plaques, and awards with Performance Trophy and Medals of Randolph. Call us today at 973-989-8775.
You'll find the real deal on Volkswagen at Open Road Volkswagen of Bridgewater. We're fully stocked with the latest VW vehicles, including the 2025 Volkswagen Taos, just $299 a month. You'll find the real deal at Open Road Volkswagen of Bridgewater.
This is Christian Coben, broadcaster for Big State Sports, and you're watching high school football right here on YouTube.
Liberty Corner Chiropractic is proud to support Mendham, Bernards, and Ridge High School athletes. If you're looking for a specialist who is local and has over 30 years experience, reach out to Dr. LaSorsa to talk about your best path to wellness and feeling great again.
Go ahead, take a deep breath. Oh, nice, huh? That's some clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature.
That is good. Who installed the system?
ICS. They're the leaders in HVAC. They make the ductwork at their own factory, so we even save some money.
That's impressive. You recommend them?
It's ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Hey, Lorraine, go get a big plastic bag. Take some air home with you.
Hi, my name is Andrew Shaka. I'm one of the owners here at New Jersey Siding and Windows. We are a family-owned residential remodel firm. Everything we offer here is quality and comes with great warranties. If it's a residential home, there's no home too big for us to work on.
David Hashagen here from Big State Sports. You're watching free coverage of the best high school athletes across the Garden State.
KJM Financial, helping families navigate the college application and financial aid process since 1988. Visit njcollegeguide.com to schedule your free consultation today.
George J. Keller and Sons want your house to be the kind of home for all to see. Best roofing, windows, siding too. Great solar and gutters, we're here for you. Our seasoned pros are unsurpassed, so give a call, we'll take your task. Transform your home, that's what we do. So give a call, we're here for you. For roofing, siding, windows, and solar, we do it all for you. George J. Keller and Sons.
Your family-owned operation since 1980. Call for your free estimate.
the new iPhone 17 Pro, and Verizon picked up the tab.
No way.
It's me. Handsome and hilarious. It's a rare combo.
New and existing customers can get the new iPhone 17 Pro on us on the best 5G network.
I mean, where else would I get it, right?
Pipeworks Services, providing quality plumbing, heating, cooling, electrical services, and insulation for 20-plus years. Our unwavering commitment to excellent service has earned us the trust of North and Central New Jersey communities. Call us today at 973-298-1961 to experience our dependable and caring expertise.
Down to give. Montella cuts back up the middle, and he's over 1,000 yards, and he's off to the races.
Up in the air, blocked down!
Dumping in wide open net. Too easy right there.
Holly Chapman, she'll take off from the wing. That one's good.
Webb trying to get the pin.
Here we go.
And it got it! That would win it for Warren Hill.
Great senior night ceremony here at Lenby Valley High School.
A 63 save performance by Casey Connor, the Crimson.
Can he break his record? Kenty Edwards wins it.
First game of your conference schedule.
So good, and we're all so pumped and just happy to
Line up ahead tonight on Morris Sussex. And a pleasant good morning and welcome to the Torpy Sports Complex in Bridgewater, New Jersey, and Big State Sports coverage of the 2025 Somerset County Boys Soccer Final between the number 2 seed Bernards Mountaineers and the number 1 seeded Pingry Big Blue. David Hassagen here with you. Thank you so much for joining us on a beautiful morning for soccer. 54 degrees and perfectly sunny here in Bridgewater.
Testing.
And that's brought to you by our friends at ICS, keeping you cool when it's hot and warm when it's cold. Go to ICSHVAC.com for all of your comfort needs. We'd like to thank our local sponsors for getting this game on the air today. First, by GroupSpot. Tired of juggling emails, texts, and a dozen apps to keep your group organized? The private all-in-one hub for teams, clubs, families, and more. GroupSpot is for you. Control notifications, manage RSVPs, run subgroups without social media noise. Start your group today at groupspot.app. By Top Mental Games, struggling with confidence, inconsistency, and playing scared and tight. Learn how to unlock your potential and perform at your best when it matters the most with Top Mental Game. Get the same personalized tools and professional athletes use to play with confidence, increase resilience, and build a champion's mindset. Visit topmentalgame.com to schedule your free consultation. By Leading Edge. At Leading Edge, we help athletes play, compete, and grow. We partner with teams and programs nationwide to raise money for gear, travel, and the season ahead with proven tools and real support. We're more than fundraising, we're fueling futures. Leading Edge, raising money, building character. By KJM Financial, helping families navigate the college application and financial aid process since 1988. Our mission is to help students get into the schools they desire at a price their family can afford, including help with FASFA and SAT ACT prep. Go to njcollegeguy.com to schedule your free consultation today. By Open Road Volkswagen of Bridgewater. Find the perfect vehicle for your young driver. Open Road Volkswagen in Bridgewater has new and used cars that not only fit the budget but meet the safety standards we should all expect for our families. Go to openroadvwbridgewater.com. And by Iron Peak Sports and Events. Game on. Rent out our 37,500 square foot court space, 3 indoor turf fields, and massive climate-controlled dome spanning 86,000 square feet. Contact our sports events coordinator or visit ironpeakse.com to book your next sports event. So we get set to go here on what is going to be a game of epic proportions and one with a lot of recent history to it. The Big Blue and the Mountaineers, who have met 4 of the last 5 Somerset County tournaments, and every time they've met in the last 5 meetings, it has either been in the final or semifinal of this very competition. 2 squads that know each other very, very well. Pingry comes into this game as the 2-time defending champs, winning the last 2 years in 2023 and 2024, as well as the 2021 competition. For Bernards, looking for their first outright title since 2016. They shared one in 1990, back when they did not go to PKs. The Bernards team that is looking to finally finish the story here, while Pingry looks to continue their legacy. Big Blue under the legendary coach Miller Bugliardi, the winningest coach in New Jersey history, comes into this game with 965 wins, turning 90 years old in the spring. Coach at Pingry since 1962. On the other side, the equally accomplished Joe LaSpada with 631 wins, a combined 1,596 wins between the two head coaches here today. And what should be a fantastic final as we take a pause for the playing of our national anthem. National anthem complete and just about set for a beautiful game of football here this morning. The referees getting the two teams set, the sportsmanship readout here. These two teams met in the 2023 final, a 1-0 win for Pingry. The previous two meetings, Berners met the Big Blue in the semifinals in 2022. They won on penalties 4-2 after a 0-0 draw, while Pingry won the year before, also on pens, after a 1-1 draw in the final, which was their first since 2014 winning this tournament. Two teams that have a lot of pedigree, and they've certainly been the kings of the county for the last half decade or so, but there can only be one when all is said and done here this morning and into the afternoon. And this is the first of a couple of games from here at the Torpy Sports Complex. We've got the girls' final coming up at 2 p.m. here on Big State Sports. That'll be a separate stream for everyone to watch. That'll be the number 2 seed, Pingry, against the number 1 seed and the number 1 team in the country, Rutgers Prep. So we'll have that game for you again, a separate stream starting at 2 o'clock. As we will have the 3 official system here, so this will be a fun one to watch and going to be very interesting to officiate this one as the captains meet at midfield with the officials. Let's get to the starting 11s first for the Berners Mountaineers, the 15-0 Mountaineers under Coach Joe LaSpada. They go with the number 1 of Samuel Rios in net, the 5 of Jason Jimenez, the 6 of Diago Miranda, the 7 of Joseph Isasi, the 9 of Victor Panasic, the 10 of David Chica, the 11, Gabe Marin gets the start as well, the senior, the 12 of Owen Sebastian, the number 17, Timothy Koch, the 20 of Jacob Marquez, and the number 21 of Jeremiah Walsh getting the start. Timothy Koch will be the player to watch for Berners. He's got 2 goals and an assist along with Marquez. They both have the same number. Koch, though, has been the goal scorer all year, 16 goals, 11 assists, a real breakout year for the senior, who has 21-19 for his career with Berners. Marquez has been a big player this year for them as well, 9 goals and 13 assists, but this is a team that gets the ball around the field quite a bit. Isasi with 7 goals, Marin with 5. So it'll be very interesting to see who they go through in this 4-2-3-1, and a formation that, according to Coach LaSpada, will be evolving depending on what they see on the other side from the Big Blue. As for Pingry, they will go with the number 0 of Ryan Miller in net. The 2 of Colton Gedrick, will be in there, as well as the 4 Harrison Hackett, the commit to Amherst. Ryan Stern, the number 5, the 7 of Brian Anders, the 8 of Henry Foster, the commit to Hamilton. Vinny Ferraro, the number 9, the 11 of Arjun Hoshing, the 17 of Aiden Jareth, and the 20 of Andrew Martirano. Vinny Ferraro has been on fire in the tournament. 5 goal contributions in just 2 games, 3 goals and 2 assists. So far in the 2 games they've had to play, both of these teams had 2 byes in the first and second rounds, only jumping into the tournament in the quarterfinal round. And I'll tell you what, the crowd here for both teams, it's going to be hard to figure out who's going to have the home field advantage here. The Burns faithful making a ton of noise to our right, the Pingry faithful behind our bench to the left, and many more fans kicking in. And maybe coming down to who gets the first goal and gets their fans up and about. That'll give one team or another the home field advantage, made possible by Athletic Fields of America, enhancing the athletic experience by transforming sports facilities into premier venues for competitive and recreational activities. Learn how Athletic Fields of America can take your sports facility to the next level by visiting afoa.us. The 2 teams in their respective huddles. Bernard's taking to the knee, Pingry standing. And what will be another clash, which in many cases between these two have been an absolute classic to watch. Pingry in the all blue, the white numbers. They'll be attacking from right to left in this first half, and looks like they will get things started for us. The Mountaineers in the all-white with red numbers, attacking left to right in this first half. The referees are ready. The teams are ready. And the number 9 of Vinny Ferraro, ready to start things off. As we are underway here from Bridgewater, as Pingry looks to move upfield quickly. Bobbles around, and then a through ball ahead as Bernards looks to launch an attack right off the gun. Moving forward, the number 7 of Isasi lays it inside. A chance for Burns, a little back heel, but didn't find its intended target, and cleared down the field. Handball off of the 12 that time of Sebastian. Pingry, though, gets possession, so the referee plays advantage. Headed up in the air and then cleared away. Multi-use field here. The yellow lines will be those enforced, as this one is laid across the back line by the number 8 of Henry Foster. Now moved up the far side. Pingry will take their time. That's Hackett on the outside. This is laid back to Gedrick. That'd be Colton, his brother Logan, the senior part of the squad. This is headed down. Picked up by Bernards, sent forward by Jacob Marquez. We'll go all the way back, and Pingry will reset their lines. Ryan Stern to Gedrick. And now to the outside. Nice move through the middle by the number 20 of Martirano. Laid across by Foster. Bernards very happy to go through this feeling out period, put more players behind the ball, and see what Pingry's going to bring to them. Although here come the Big Blue on the attack inside the 18. Nice move to the inside, across the edge of the 6. Still alive, still not cleared. Now goes behind. A moment of chaos. And Bernard survives. It is going to be a corner kick for Big Blue. As over to take it, the number 17 of Aiden Jareth. 2 assists this season for the sophomore. No points, though, no goal contributions in the tournament so far. This is an in-swinger to the edge of the 6, punched away effectively by Rios. Jareth tries another cross, that one blocked. As Bernard's trying to calm things down and clear it away. Another claim for handball. Instead, it goes out for a throw-in. Over to take it this time, Harrison Hackett. Not just a soccer player, but a swimmer as well for Pingry. 3 goals, 10 assists this season for the senior. Takes a long throw right into the penalty spot. Headed along, a shot. That one blocked off the back of the number 17 of Koch. And out for another corner, second corner of the match for Pingry. The number 1 seed putting the pressure on early here. Coach LaSpada shouting instructions from the coaching area. 2 legends of the game here in New Jersey on either bench. Another in-swinger. Headed up to the side and move toward the opposite corner. That one goes out of play. It will be long to Bernards. As the Mountaineers will be able to take some pressure off here. Throw in coming from the corner. Mountaineers trying to find another attack through. Nice ball through, is spinning with this one and taking off is Isasi. Goes to the opposite wing. Cross sent in by Marquez. A floater to the penalty area. Big collision is down. Goes Miller. And one of the Bernard players deposited the ball into the net, but after the whistle, there's a big collision there and a hand up an apology from the 17 of Koch. It was offside as well on the play. Would not have counted regardless of the foul or not. Pingry regroups. Poked away in the midfield, but Big Blue will still get back on it. Jareth forced off the ball effectively by Isasi. Isasi looking a little bit too far in front that time for Panasic. Panasic with 5 goals this year has not gotten a goal contribution in the tournament so far. You wonder if maybe this is his moment as this one comes through. A chance for Pingry. Here comes Julian Lopez, the sophomore who's had a brilliant campaign. As they send the ball through, well defended that time by Isasi, who's been all over the field. And right now, a couple of Bernards players having trouble keeping their footing on the turf here. And every turf is a little bit different. Don't know how it's going to react day to day. I'm sure that'll be something discussed is, hey, make sure you keep your feet. Otherwise, it could be leading to turnovers. Just about 5 minutes gone. Still scoreless here in the first half. As that one will go all the way to the sideline. Pingry just keeps it in. Held there by Ryan Stern. Foster. Gedrick. Moves it to the wing there, held by Martirano. Bernard's waiting to latch on to one misplaced pass. As Pingry plays it around the back. That first 10-minute period, always that feeling out moment. Both coaches trying to see what adjustments need to be made. As this is passed around in the back, and now Burns brings a little more pressure. This sent over the top, headed along, popped in the air, off the shoulder that time, effectively done. Picked up there by Foster. Laid back to Anders. Tries to go down the wing. Over there again, Isasi wins it, and now Burns will take it. The crowd fully engaged here in the early going. This is sent over to the wing. That one takes a bit of a spin off the turf, and Pingry able to at least control for now. Now we'll work to the back line. Pingry being patient, looking for their moments here. Bernards looking to spring the trap. Will they get through the pressure this time, does Big Blue. And now they'll look to feed the wing, but that's intercepted. That pass a little bit offline. And now here come the Mountaineers. Ball crossed through the middle. It's going to end up in the midfield. Picked up effectively there. Nicely done by Jareth. Charging forward, Hoshing. Hoshing. Trying to work one-on-one. Cuts to the inside, evades his man. Finds some space. Sends a cross toward the edge of the 6. A chance across. Oh, but a little bit behind its intended targets. Another good chance for Pingry, still alive. Once again, Anders. Try to get it through and just claimed there by Rios. Excellent cross there by Anders, but just behind two intended recipients. And there's a lot of discussion going on right now on the Bernards bench. It's a couple of times they've had to evade near disaster. Pingry wins the second ball. Working down the middle again. Nice through ball into the edge of the 6. Out of his net is Rios. Oh, but the shot goes behind. Another great opportunity for Big Blue goes begging. Brave keeping there from Samuel Rios, who's made 8 saves in 2 tournament games. Or excuse me, 18 saves, I should say. Made 15 in their semifinal win against Ridge. Bernards has had a relatively comfortable run through the tournament. 2 shutouts in the quarterfinal and semifinal rounds. A 3-0 win over the number 10 seed Manville. And a 3-0 win against the number 6 seed Ridge. So they have not had to play a lot of the higher seeds, the Mountaineers. Manville was upset by the number 7 seed Hillsborough, while Ridge upset the number 3 seed Gill St. Bernard's, which has been the other demon that has been haunting Bernards in this tournament over the years. Didn't have to face either one of those schools. As for Pingry, they took down the number 9 seed Watchung Hills 6-1, and then the number 4 seed Montgomery 6-2. They've scored for fun in this tournament. There's a collision, a shove in the back, and a foul called against the 6 of Miranda. Free kick for Pingry. Both these teams have been scoring at a great pace this season. Big Blue, 52 goals for. They've only allowed 19, 3.5 goals per game to 1.3 goals against. Bernards has played, you could argue, a slightly weaker schedule, but they've still put up 3.6 goals per game and only allowed 0.73. They have been brilliant defensively. Right now they are being tested like never before as Pingry launches another one forward. Foster moves it to the wing. Another cross toward the back post. Caught that time by Rios, shorthanded. As it's still one-way traffic here through the first 10 minutes. Still scoreless, though, between these two rivals. This one moved along by Martirano. And a foul called against Bernards. Free kick. As taken down was Arjun Hoshing on the far side, the junior who's had a goal and an assist in the tournament. 7 goals, 6 assists on the season. Dangerous player on the wing. They've been going more through the left side, though, so far in this game with Anders. Good position for the free kick. A lot of players lining up at the edge of the 18. Swinger to the penalty spot, headed away. Pingry's able to get on the second ball. They regroup and bring it back to Foster. Foster across. Gedrick. And further by Martirano. Hackett crosses one in, takes a short hop, claimed again by Rios. No real shots on target in anger. Plenty of good attempts, but nothing that Rios has had to deal with seriously, at least yet. Launches it forward, headed further by the Mountaineers, who already have a couple of players stretching behind their bench. Might be some early substitutions here. So that one's controlled off the chest. Goes out. It will be a Mountaineer throw-in. As the 5 of Jason Jimenez sends it forward. Flicked along by Koch. Big header there. And the foul called. A little bit too high from Koch. So a couple of times he's had a couple of collisions with the Pingry back line. Referee keeping a close eye on him. And a bit of a discussion there, but then again, that's the referee communicating, hey, this is what I saw. This is why I called the foul. Koch goes in for a sliding challenge. Not sure how much he heard about it. He wants to get the ball back. Thank you very much. He charges in this time. Laid back to Miller. Miller under pressure. Does well. Gives it to Stern. Played to the midfield. That one, though, not controlled. As the Mountaineers will look to counterattack. A floater over the top. Well dealt with. Nicely done by Gidrick. And now here come the Big Blue in the attack. They are still outnumbered. It's a great cross forward. A chance here. A ripped shot just wide. That was Hoshing with a good effort, but out for a goal kick. There are signs down below that say no kicking balls into the fence. I have a feeling that will be the first of many violations of that this morning and afternoon. Good rip there from Arjun Hoshing. Just talking to the Pingry coaching staff. Again, just the 2 college commitments to Amherst and Hamilton for Hackett and Foster, but a lot of these players have the talent, they said, to be a Division I player if they wanted, but the academics just as important for this Big Blue team. I mean, they are very, very high on, and that could be said for both of these schools. Bernard's the very same way. As preparing himself, the first substitution, Lucas Body, ready to sub in for the Mountaineers, as that's a collision and a foul. As taken down was Koch, and a free kick. As Vinny Ferraro guilty of the challenge. And let's see where they put Lucas Body. The sophomore has just the 1 goal this season. Has some good size to him, however, and we'll see where Coastal Spada puts him, as this one is floated into the 18. A trip up there of legs, and a free kick the other way. 15 minutes gone, still scoreless here from the Torpy Sports Complex. Thank you so much for joining us here on Big State Sports. As this is passed down the sideline. Good control there by Anders. Did not keep it in play. The Pingry Big Blue can't believe it. It was right in front of them. As the substitution is made here, into the match goes Body. He replaces the 8 of Sebastian Marin, who will take a seat, or excuse me, the 9. The 9, in fact, of Victor Panasek. 16 for 9 for Bernards. As this is launched ahead, a big collision there. Bernards coaching staff wanting a foul of their own. They don't get one. Instead, it'll be a throw-in. Fans, we want to invite you to join Big State Sports this October as we stand together in the fight against breast cancer, raising awareness, supporting survivors, and honoring the strength of every warrior. As we have all of our graphics decked out in pink for the month of October, and we ask that if you can donate, please do so to those great causes fighting breast cancer and to help their survivors. Here's a chance for Pingry the other way. A shot, nice save made by Rios. Great effort there from Hoshing, just that quick from Pingry on the counterattack. But a nice save down to his left by Rios. First real attempt on goal that he's had to deal with. As Burns was starting to find their way into the game. That one over the back from Big Blue. And again, the coaching staff working the officials. That is the game within the game of who can earn an extra call when maybe it was close. Earn that advantage through, but veteran crew here that have probably seen and heard everything. Free kick headed toward the left wing of Bernards. Poked up in the air there by Marin. And now work to the opposite side. Looking to turn there was Body. Instead leaves it to the midfield. Here come the Mountaineers. With some decent numbers down the wing. Poked away effectively. Nice job there by Hackett. Throw in for Bernards, the 10 of David Chica. Preparing for the long throw. Plenty of bodies inside the 6. Toward the edge of the 6, headed in the air by Big Blue. Pingry finally clears their lines. And now a chance for the Pingry Big Blue the other way on the counterattack. rushing ahead, and a good through ball from Hoshing, but a little too strong, as out to claim it is Rios. Nicely done there from Bernards. Surviving on that attack. They are feeding the 11 of Hoshing right now. He's got the pace to burn. Here come Bernards the other way, but again a pass is deflected. Looking for a handball was Koch. No Koch all given. He gets it back here. Koch. Lays it more to the wing. Chica. Sends a sailing ball toward the penalty spot, but easily claimed there by Miller. Pingry staying patient and then hitting on those balls over the top. They've got the pace on the wings. Bernards, though, has been equal to it, getting back effectively. Held here by Stern. Stern up the left-hand side, letting that go. That time was Anders. Looks to get it back, but goes out of play for a Bernards throw. The rumbling of the bleachers down below us from the Mountaineer faithful. Fans are on both sides. They're along the fence. It is a great crowd here this morning in Bridgewater. Not too long of a trip for any of these fans. And the first of two county finals. We'll have the girls' final on a separate stream at 2 p.m. Pingry versus Rutgers Prep. We'll have that game for you here. All for free on Big State Sports. And if you're liking what you're seeing, make sure to subscribe. Click that notification bell so you know when we go live. You're going to be hearing a lot of dings throughout the day today, I can tell you that. We will have the Mars County Tournament Finals coming up this evening. We've got the Shore Conference Tournament as well as the Coaches Cups going on right now down in Neptune. Charlie Brooks doing a quadruple header today. So respect to Charlie, and I hope that he has plenty of tea ready to go to make sure his voice is fresh for the late game as that one goes out of play on the pass down the line. Substitution coming in here for Pingry. Anthony Juanu, the number 15, ready to enter the match. They'll wait for him until the next advantage for Pingry as we're halfway through the first half. Still scoreless between these rivals as Juanu will enter the match here. Replaces the 14 of Julian Lopez. He's made some good runs, but haven't had too many good attempts on goal. They want to keep him as fresh as possible. Here's a chance for Juanu right onto the pitch. Pass into the middle. Now finally cleared, but only toward the edge of the 18. Almost an immediate impact from the sophomore. Anders across toward the edge of the 6, headed away. Poked further, and now Bernards under the pump again. Pingry all over Burns in this first half without a couple of counterattacks from the Mountaineers. But nothing too much for Miller to deal with here in the first 20 minutes or so. Only the one official save from Rios, as that's poked away by Juanu. Laid back to Anders. Faced down by his opposite, number Asasi. Gedrick. Hackett. Continues it along the wing. Goes for the overlap. Well defended there. And Pingry forced back. The crowd living and dying on every pass, it seems like, down below us. Good pass to the outside wing. Now to the end line. A chance for Pingry. Laid into the edge of the 6. Just poked away in time. Another great opportunity for the Big Blue. But again, it's Bernards with the last-ditch defending. But no counterattack there. They did not have the numbers. Pingry just moves it forward again. Bernard's perfectly happy with a lot of players behind the balls. Another substitution ready to be made. Sebastian Marin preparing himself for Bernards. Great first half from Pingry, but nothing on the board. This one bounces around. A shot! Oh, what a save by Rios. Rebound still there. It's in! 1-0 to the Big Blue. It was headed in at the back post. Arjun Hoshing with his second goal of the counties puts it away. 1-0 Pingry. And based on the balance of play, you'd have to say it's deserved for Big Blue. They've had the majority of the ball and the opportunities. A great initial save by Rios. But the rebound just not put over, put right back into play. And Pingry immediately making an adjustment here to how they're going to play with the opening goal as Bernards make their change. As Sassi comes to the bench for a breather. Into the match, Sebastian Marin, the sophomore. Pingry rewarded for their great start in this final. As referee looked to play advantage with the tug of the jersey, they'll play it back now as coming back on is Julian Lopez. Lopez will step on for Vinny Ferraro. Or no, never mind, they're going to hold on that substitution. Lopez, though, is still ready. Cleared in the air. Can Bernards find a response? It's very rarely a one-sided match between these two, but right now, Pingry is leading through a big challenge and a foul. And it will be a card. Yellow card to Bernards. To the number 21 of Jeremiah Walsh. Came in too strong on that challenge as he'll be replaced by the 23 of Christian Almada. 17:01 left here in the first half as now Lopez will be ready to come on. Strong challenge there from Walsh. It's a little mistimed and a little high. Earns him the first card of the match. As the referee making sure his notes are complete before restarting play. Pingry with a set-piece opportunity to try to extend the lead. Referee keeping an eye on the jostling at the edge of the 18-yard box. And now we'll have a discussion between two of those involved. A discussion with Gabe Marin and Anthony Huanu. And that's going to happen on almost every set piece, but always want to keep it in control. Good game management here from the official. Making sure it doesn't get any further out of hand. And I think he said, well, you saw what I just did. I can, in fact, send you to the sideline for at least some amount of time. They go with the short play to the wing, looking for a cross. Good defensive work on the outside. Excellent job by Koch. Bernards looking to counterattack. Pingry with numbers back. They try to find Koch, but that pass a little bit offline. Excellent defensive work that time by Colton Gedrick. This one laid down the wing. A little bit too strong, though, as they were trying to find Hoshing again. This one will roll and have to be played. It will be a Bernards throw. Along the sideline. Kept alive by Hackett. Taken away. Bernards, a little bit of miscommunication there. Another strong challenge, but legally so this time. As Walsh preparing to re-enter the match for Bernards on a yellow card. He'll have to be careful the rest of the way. Key player for them along the back line. Jareth looks to Anders. Anders continues it down the wing. Huanu flies through, gets taken down in the box. No, referee says he got the ball. Claims for a penalty. Koch leaves it behind, and now a chance for the Mountaineers the other way. Charging ahead, Jacob Marquez. Marquez has a couple of Big Blue players behind him. Gets away from one. Now crosses to the edge of the 18. Headed along, but an easy play there from Miller. Excellent counter there, led by Marquez. He's been the danger man this season. And that gets a rise from the Bernards faithful, who have sound machines aplenty to our right. including one I believe I saw in the percussion section during high school band. Pingry restarts it, goes to the left wing once again. Anders. Laid ahead. Now Jareth tries to find Juanu. Stayed cleared away from him. Bernard's perfectly happy right now to try to play on the counterattack like they have all first half, but they've faced a lot of pressure and have surrendered the first goal. Arjen Horsching, the only tally so far here in the final. Under 15 minutes to play. Good pressure there from the Mountaineers. They take it away. That through ball played early, looking for Koch, but skied instead. That'll have some spin on it. Second ball headed along by Pingry. Bernards controls the third, but gives it away. Juanu has it poked off his foot. Excellent work there, one-on-one by Jimenez.
Substitution number 14 for Pingry, Lopez.
Lopez re-enters the match for Pingry. Jeremiah Walsh re-enters for Burns. Again, Walsh on a yellow card, so we'll see if Pingry tries to put the pressure there on the 21 in white. This one's sent to the middle. Controlled by Gedrick. Pass a little too strong, though, for Martirano. And it'll be a turnover. Throw in for Bernards with 13.5. Still plenty of time for the Mountaineers to find a tying goal here in this first half. Of course, the entire second 40 to play. As that one is clipped off, but out of play, says the referee. Had a good eye on it. Goal kick for Pingry. That was Koch once again trying to earn the corner for his squad. As the crowd continues to gather here in Bridgewater. Thank you for joining us here on Big State Sports. This first half brought to you by GroupSpot. Tired of juggling emails, texts, and a dozen apps to keep your group organized? Meet GroupSpot, the private all-in-one hub built for teams, clubs, families, and more. Control notifications, manage RSVPs, run subgroups without social media noise. Start your group today at groupspot.app. Right now, they're trying to find another spot in the back of the net. Are Pingry, as that one is poked away once again just outside the 18. Laid back to the midfield. Foster, Anders, those two with a passing drill. Colton Gedrick into the middle. Pingry perfectly content to wait for their spot here. 12:15 left to go here in this first half. Gedrick sends it toward the middle, headed away. And then further, as Bernards will just send this out of play. This first half also brought to you by Top Mental Game. Struggling with confidence, inconsistency, and playing scared and tight? Will learn how to unlock your potential and perform at your best when it matters the most. With Top Mental Game, get the same personalized tools that professional athletes use to play with confidence, increase resilience, and build a champion's mindset. Visit topmentalgame.com to schedule your free consultation. Pingry with a 1-0 lead here in the final. The goal from Arjen Horsching. This one's sent down the wing. Pingry looking to extend. This is Juanu. Poked back. Reclaimed by Martirano. Turned over on the sideline. Bernards trying to keep it in play. They do. Here come the Mountaineers, but they're outnumbered 2v5. Now they'll find some numbers in the midfield. Laid ahead. Excellently defended. But Bernards gets the second ball, and now try the wing on the right-hand side. Charging ahead with this is Jason Jimenez. Jimenez cuts inside. Nice move from the 5. Jimenez driving to the edge of the 18. Taken down. No, says the referee. Says it was a slip more than anything else. Bernards coaching staff not happy. This is cleared down to the other end of the field. Played by Walsh. Bernards trying to grow into this game. They've had a few moments where they look dangerous moving forward, just not in front of goal, at least not yet. Is that coming? Koch under pressure. Evades one. Calm on the ball and lays it across. Couple subs preparing for Pingry. Candelario ready to enter the game for the first time. Ferraro looking to re-enter. One sub being prepared for Bernards as well. As this is sent all the way down, will go to the byline and out for a goal kick. That will allow the substitutions. As coming off for Pingry, the 15 of Huanu, and the 11, the goal scorer of Hoshing. Or excuse me, the 17 of Jareth. Waiting on the near side here for Bernards, the 22 of Noah Brites. Battle along the sideline there. Plenty of pushing and shoving. Oh, and a big collision on a 50-50 ball. Advantage play to Bernards. Played forward, but no one's there. Coach LaSpada wanting a foul, didn't get one. The legend of Bernards soccer. 631 wins, the sixth most in history in the state. Just past Joe Falana this year, the longtime Haddonfield head coach. Coach Bugliari sitting on the sidelines, the #1 winningest coach in state history, along with his assistants, and almost all of them, including himself, Pingry alums. So this program and this game means a ton to all of them. Throw in for Bernards, 8.5 to play here in the first half. Foul called against Big Blue. Free kick for the Mountaineers. Looks like they'll try to move some numbers forward here. Couple subs being prepared here for Bernards. Does not look like Brites will be coming on just yet. The number 9 of Victor Panasic ready to come back in, as is the 7 of Joseph Asasi. So a change up front coming for the Mountaineers. Throw in goes to Foster. Hamilton commit across to Anders. Candelario. Worked back to Anders. And all the way back to Ryan Stern. Center back has had a great year, 5 goals and 2 assists this season for the junior center back. Anders gives it back. Pingry willing to slow down the pace once again. Great ball across a couple of lines of defense, and now a chance for Pingry. Kept inside the 18. Taken down just outside the box. Good work there by Julian Lopez. And a free kick in a dangerous spot for Big Blue. It'll be on the angle as well, but relatively close to the edge of the 18. Placing it down, the 20 of Martirano. Do you go for the shot here, or do you look for the cross? Plenty of Pingry players gathering in a huddle over by the corner of the 18. Setting up something in the sandlot, perhaps. Also over there, Lopez. He's a goal-scoring threat. He's got 13 on the season, 2 in the counties. 5 in the wall for the Mountaineers. Lopez. Lays it out to the top of the 18. A chance there, blocked. He's trying to step up there, was Ferraro. Didn't work that time. This is Ferraro on it. Backing down his man, gets around him. Ferraro, collision. And out on the sidelines as that was a 50-50. Substitutions incoming for Pingry. In is Nathan Verling, the number 3. Isasi and Panasic in for Bernards. As the 7 for Pingry coming out, Brian Anders. Good shift from him. Bernards sends Sebastian Marin to the bench, along with Gabe Marin. So both Marins out for the moment. Throw in and the long throw from Hackett. Toward the edge of the 6. What a throw. Still loose there in the edge of the 6-yard box. Finally cleared away to the edge of the 18 and then further. Dangerous long throw from Harrison Hackett. This one lofted back in. Offside, though, are Pingry. And it'll be a free kick to the Mountaineers with under 5 to play. And you're watching us here on Big State Sports. Don't forget to click subscribe, click that like button as well if you're enjoying what you're seeing. And with state playoffs right around the corner, we're proud to announce that we will be the home of the NJSIAA playoffs, sectional finals across all sports, all seasons, as well as about 80% of the sectional finals for football. So if you want to see your team's state playoff run, whether that be on the pitch or on the field, contact Sue Lamello, Sue at BigStateSports.com for all that information. We would love to get your team on our schedule. And it's not too early. In fact, now would be the time to start booking for the winter season as well. We'll be very busy, not just with ice hockey, but with basketball and the rest of the winter sports as well. Referee being very particular where he wants this free kick taken. Martirano plays it short to Foster. Foster across toward the penalty spot, headed away. Resetting back to Gedrick. To the sideline, Foster. Gets it back with a 1-2. Lays it inside to the edge of the 18. Ferraro takes a shot, but wrapped his foot a little bit too much around it. Didn't get it clean, Vinny Ferraro. Controlling it just in case, Rios. Long throw to Koch, but headed it to no one in particular. Coach LaSpada frustrated on the sideline. It's been tough for his team to get things moving here. As some of the players from the Pingry girls team starting to file their way in. Again, their final, the girls Somerset County final, coming up at 2 p.m. on a separate stream. They'll take on the number 1 seed, Rutgers Prep, coming up at 2 p.m. We'll have that for you here on Big State Sports. Bernard's looking to counterattack off the turnover. This is Koch. Doesn't have a lot of help in front of him, though. Holds it up for a moment. Now a chance the other way. Marquez cuts inside. Marquez has some space. Gets it on his left foot. Marquez, oh, what a save. Rebound, oh, a second save. It was offside. What a save there from Miller. Best attack of the day for the Mountaineers. It's a great shot, and that one took a deflection as well. Just offside in the second, but Miller got that too. Huge stops there from the freshman Ryan Miller in a big spot. 9 saves in the 2 previous games here in the county tournament. No bigger than that one, though, with under 3 minutes to play. Bernard's trying to pump up the pressure here late. Nice long ball. Ferraro lays it off. Verling sends it down the wing looking for Lopez. Lopez loses out but earns a corner. As now Pingry will look for one. Big Blue to take it from the near side. As a car alarm goes off in the background. Whipped in swinger to the edge of the 6. Headed along, not cleared. Secondary effort is hoofed up the field. Still alive for Pingry. Back into the box it goes, into the mixer. Headed, claimed by Rios. 1 minute to play here in the first half. Things getting a little more frantic and end-to-end. Bernards claims it. Will have to move quickly. Good pressure there from Big Blue, stepping up effectively. That time the number 20 of Martirano. Bernards has to find some timing and some space. That one played out for a throw. Effective defense there, though, by Lopez. Jimenez to take the throw with 24 seconds. Does Bernards have one last shot? That one headed into the crowd. Effective there by Verling. Right back into Koch. He loses possession. 10 seconds left for Pingry. Can they get one here before the horn? Nice through ball down the middle. Here comes Big Blue. 3 seconds left. Will they get one cross away? They do, but nowhere there as the half comes to a close. An excellent first half. Big Blue in firm control, but Bernard showing some teeth right at the end. The only goal from Arjun Hoshing. We'll take a break for halftime. When we come back, second half action of the Somerset County Boys Final right here on Big State Sports.
Iron Peak Sports and Events offers 4 indoor hard courts, batting cages, a massive turf dome, rock climbing walls, and an arcade. Birthdays, corporate events, special events, and team building. We also offer adult leagues, youth clinics, lessons, and tournaments. At Iron Peak, there's something for everyone. Located at 137 Mountain View Road in Hillsborough, New Jersey. To book or for more information, please contact us at 908-758-2739 or visit ironpeakse.com.
On the field or in the market, it's all about strategy. I'm Tara Joswick with RE/MAX in Style, helping you score big in Central Jersey real estate. Visit tarajoswick.remax.com and make your next move a winning play.
Here at Open Road Cadillac, everybody gets treated just like family. We always make sure we find the right car for you.
The 2025 Cadillac Lyric, now for the limited time price of only $529 a month. Open Road Cadillac of Morristown in Florham Park, New Jersey.
This is Zach Smolin, play-by-play commentator, and you're staying frosty for free right here on Big State Sports. NIL deals mean opportunity, but also risk. Don't face it alone. Lyons & Associates reviews, negotiates, and protects your contracts so you could focus on winning on and off the field.
Mandelbaum Barrett PC Attorneys at Law provide you with a 360-degree approach for your personal and business legal needs, built on relationships, support, and innovation. You can rely on Mandelbaum Barrett. Visit us at mblawfirm.com.
This is Zach Smolin with Big State Sports. We know fundraising can be tough for booster clubs and coaches. That's why we're excited about Leading Edge. They've helped programs raise tens of thousands of dollars in just a 1-hour fundraising drive. Scan this QR code or visit leadingedgefundraising.com and let them know that Big State Sports sent you.
Hi, I'm Barry Farber, and I'm so excited to bring you the new special edition hardcover copy of The Adventures of Little Billy in Search of the Magic Tree. Scan the code below and learn more about that adventure.
Hey parents, Anchor Golf and Recreation is now registering full and half-day golf camps. Anchor Golf Day Camps are designed to teach children fundamentals of golf. To register your child for golf camp, go online and click the registration tab at anchorgolfcenter.com. Anchor now has 4 dedicated outdoor lighted pickleball courts. Call to reserve your court today. Check out Anchor's 18-hole miniature golf course with new features. It's fun for the whole family. Anchor Golf and Recreation offers so much more. Call or see us at anchorgolfcenter.com.
Here at Open Road Mazda of Morristown, we strive to provide a stress-free, knowledgeable, positive buying experience. No matter your budget, we'll find the right car for you.
Drive home the 2025 Mazda CX-50 for just $229 a month.
Check us out for yourself.
This broadcast is brought to you by Hydrolyte Therapy, the premier wellness center in Chester. Boost your energy, beat the fatigue, feel amazing. Athletic Fields of America, a Tenkata company based in Morris Plains, New Jersey, is dedicated to enhancing the athletic experience for students, faculty, and visitors by transforming sports facilities into premier venues for competitive and recreational activities. We've installed over 1,000 fields, and we continue to focus on innovation and excellence. We partner with our clients to revitalize their existing athletic fields and create new ones from the ground up through meticulous planning, state-of-the-art materials, and expert craftsmanship. Whether it's a professional stadium or a community field, we are building healthier, more beautiful communities and delivering surfaces that perform, last, and support vibrant, active lives. Learn how we can take your sports facility to the next level by visiting afoa.us.
Blue Nail was superior in almost every aspect. We've worked with contractors for almost everything in the firehouse, and Blue Nail really made us feel comfortable all the way through, from the contract to pre-planning to scheduling, getting the job done. We are thrilled that they were able to do the job for us.
For years, it had been the same routine, working all night. Ah, those beautiful faces. I wanted more. For me, for them, for our futures. There was this day that something changed. A simple moment of dress-up. It opened my eyes.
Take charge of your future and go big at CCM.
This is George Muha, and you're watching Big State Sports.
Pick Your Cards is located on Route 46 in Ledgewood. Our huge inventory can be shopped online at pickyourcards.com, where you can use the code BIGSTATESPORTS for an extra discount.
Struggling with confidence, inconsistency, and playing scared? Learn how to unlock your potential and perform at your best when it matters the most with Top Mental Game. Your talent sets the floor. Your mindset sets the ceiling. When the moment comes, will you be ready?
Provide your team or athlete with quality trophies, medals, plaques, and awards with Performance Trophy and Medals of Randolph. Call us today at 973-989-8775.
You'll find the real deal on Volkswagen at Open Road Volkswagen of Bridgewater. We're fully stocked with the latest VW vehicles, including the 2025 Volkswagen Taos, just $299 a month. You'll find the real deal at Open Road Volkswagen of Bridgewater.
This is Christian Coben, broadcaster for Big State Sports, and you're watching high school football right here on YouTube.
Liberty Corner Chiropractic is proud to support Mendham, Bernards, and Ridge High School athletes. If you're looking for a specialist who is local and has over 30 years experience, reach out to Dr. LaSorsa to talk about your best path to wellness and feeling great again.
Today's coverage of the Somerset County Boys Soccer Final is brought to you with the help of our local sponsors. First by GroupSpot. Tired of juggling emails, texts, and a dozen apps to keep your group organized? Meet GroupSpot, the private all-in-one hub built for teams, clubs, families, and more. Control notifications, manage RSVPs, run subgroups without social media noise. Start your group today at groupspot.app. And I can tell you we're doing that with our soccer coverage today here at Big State Sports. By Top Mental Game. Struggling with confidence, inconsistency, and playing scared and tight, learn how to unlock your potential and perform at your best when it matters the most with Top Mental Game. Get the same personalized tools that professional athletes use to play with confidence, increase resilience, and build a champion's mindset. Visit topmentalgame.com to schedule your free consultation. By Leading Edge. At Leading Edge, we help athletes play, compete, and grow. We partner with teams and programs nationwide to raise money for gear, travel, and the season ahead. With proven tools and real support, we're more than fundraising, we're fueling futures. Leading Edge, raising money, building character. By KJM Financial, helping families navigate the college application and financial aid process since 1988. Our mission is to help students get into the schools they desire at a price their family can afford. Visit njcollegeguy.com to schedule your free consultation today. By Open Road Volkswagen of Bridgewater. Find the perfect vehicle for your young driver. Open Road Volkswagen in Bridgewater has new and used cars that not only fit the budget but meet the safety standards we should all expect for our families. Visit openroadvwbridgewater.com for more info. And by Iron Peak Sports and Events. Game on. Rent out our 37,500 square foot court space, 3 outdoor turf fields, and massive climate-controlled dome spanning 86,000 square feet. Contact our sports events coordinator or visit ironpeaksc.com to book your next sports event. As we join you back inside the Iron Peak broadcast booth, David Hassagen here, 1-0 to Pingry over Bernards, the 1 over the 2 seed so far. The lone tally coming from Arjun Hoshing, the junior with his second goal of the tournament, his 8th of the season. on a header in at the back post to give Big Blue the lead. A half that they controlled a large majority of possession, but Bernards showing their pace and showing their ability to counterattack in that first half. Had a couple of opportunities, including one right at the end. That was denied by a brilliant save by the freshman Ryan Miller, who has not had as busy a tournament as Mr. Rios in the opposite net, but comes up with a big save there to keep his team in the lead at 1-0. Second 40 minutes to play here. The fourth meeting of these two teams in the last 5 Somerset County tournaments. Only one match has been decided in regulation. 2 have gone to penalties, and no game has had more than 1 goal per team when these two teams have met in the last 3 times they've played. So the onus on Pingry, not only to keep a clean sheet, but to try to find themselves a goal of their own. As the second half underway, Bernards in the all-white jerseys with the red numbers going from right to left. Pingry in the all-blue with the white numbers going from left to right here in the second 40. We'll see if there's any adjustments from Coach LaSpada. Bernards immediately on the front foot a little bit earlier here in the half, looking to find a pass through the middle. Came off a hand, though, and a free kick for the Mountaineers. A little more aggression to start the second half from the 2-seed Bernards. Bernards looking for their first outright county title since 2016. They shared one in 1990. They've been runners-up in 2021, 2022, and 2023. Didn't make the final last year. Meanwhile, Pingry looking for their 3rd consecutive county championship and their 4th in the last 5 years. Taking a rip at it and just going over the top there was Timothy Koch. And why not let your senior go in for the shot there? 16 goals on the season, but sailing high on that occasion. Good start here, though, for Bernards in the first half. Or second half, I should say. Pingry looks for a long ball. Effectively moved along by Ferraro, and now a chance, but the ball takes a weird spin, but keeping it moving is Lopez. Nice work from the 14. Ferraro lays it back. Hackett cuts inside to the 18, sends one across, headed away effectively. Really nice work there from the number 5 of Jason Jimenez. Now Bernards with it. Much more attacking here, as here come the Mountaineers. Charging forward is Sassi. It's Sassi, lays it out to the wing. Numbers going into the box. Does Bernards have an answer? Cutting in from the 18, a shot, just wide. Excellent effort there from the wing. The 20 of Jacob Marquez gets a big rise from the crowd. A sea of red and white to our right-hand side. And more joining all the time. Much more of a high press here from Bernards to start the second 40 minutes. Perhaps trying to lull Pingry into that sense of security and control in that first half. Now trying to take control here in the second. Big challenge there. Shoulder to shoulder, says the referee. Play on. Ferraro tries to play it through. Excellent defensive work from Bernards. Big collision there. There's a couple feet clash, but 50-50, says the referee. Holding on to this, the 10 of David Chica. Down the sideline. Big collision there. Referee says nothing. We play on. That one played through. Out of his net is Rios. An open net, and they score! Pingry, 2-0 up! And it's again the number 11 of Arjun Hoshing. His second goal of the final. Rios coming out of his net to try to help his back line. Did so too early. Great composure from the junior Hoshing. And now the pressure really on Bernards. They came out strong here in the second half. And now they have to find a pair of goals. How does Bernards respond? They go with a long ball down the right-hand side. Second ball moved ahead toward Koch. This one bounces around. Pingry takes it. Now looking for a third. Looking to really seal this thing potentially if they can score here. Good block defensively. A big challenge. And a second one. Play on, says the official. This goes to the wing to Hackett. Hackett. Cross toward the back post. Headed down. Nice save by Rios. That could have been a dagger if it had gone home. Excellent work from the senior netminder. Reclaimed by Isasi. Bernards is not done, not for a long shot. Isasi, nice work through the midfield. Hassled the entire way by Martirano. That pass a little bit off target. Good work from the number 20, Andrew Martirano. Just a sophomore playing very effectively in that center of midfield. Hackett. Martirano. Martirano down the wing. Finds Lopez. Lopez sends a cross into the edge of the six, claimed by Rios. Distributes quickly to the wing, but Pingry picks it off. Excellent awareness there from Big Blue. To the far wing. Taken away, Bernards keeps it alive. Working down the wing themselves, looking to get something moving. They need numbers ahead. Long ball across. Nice ball forward, but offside. Was Isasi by just a half step. Linesman on it. And you got that much more accuracy on those offside calls with the linesman here in the final. Five minutes gone here in the second half. 2-0 Pingry. Arjun Hoshing with both goals. As Pingry looks to extend things here. Across to Hackett. Hackett charges through the midfield. He's got some space. Plays it out to the outside. Pingry looking for a third. The cross toward the back post. Misses. Floated back in. Claimed by Rios, who distributes quickly. Koch cuts inside. Martirano on him. Lays it into the middle. Bernards trying to get a counter going. Good defensive work again from Pingry. Nicely done by Anders that time. Big pressure now on this Mountaineers group. This is Crunch Time, brought to you by Top Mental Game. Visit topmentalgame.com to schedule your free consultation. How do they handle needing to find 2 goals? Lucas Botti ready to re-enter. A chance down the wing for Pingry. Clipped along there, looking to get it across with Lopez. Now Koch. Evades one, plays a through ball, but again a slip on the turf. Pingry first to react. The 22 of Brites ready to come on as well. For the Mountaineers, Lopez sends a cross, cleared away, corner kick. Brilliant response from Pingry after the pressure in the first couple of minutes to not just get the goal, but now providing more pressure of their own. Really putting a strain on this Mountaineer side. The corner whipped in near side. Low one. Comes across. Oh, what a save by Rios. Diving down to his left. Wouldn't have counted offside, says the linesman. Not agreeing with the decision there was Pingry, despite The save being made. Rios sends it down the left-hand side. Good header away by Hackett. Lopez lays it out to the wing. Good overlap. Koch, good challenge. Pokes it away. Will be a throw in for Big Blue. And Pingry will take all the time they wish here, getting this back in. They're up 2 goals. They have no reason to hurry. One hand on the trophy perhaps here for a 3rd consecutive year. Long throw. Headed toward the 6. A chance over the top. Goes out for a corner. A big deflection there. Otherwise, it was 3-0. Another corner for Pingry. Large gathering at the edge of the 18. Berners with 4 players inside the 6 along with Rios. Sent toward the back post. Headed to the middle to the penalty spot. A shot over the top. Good effort, but through the in between the wrong pair of posts that time. As the substitutions come in for Bernards. Lucas Body and Noah Brites coming into the match. They replace Gabe Marin and David Chica. Throw in for Bernards. Started the half so well, but that second goal from Pingry ebbing that momentum. So they'll try again. They work down the wing. Pressure being brought. Poked out. It will be a goal kick. Ten minutes gone here in the second half. 2-0 to Big Blue. Hackett lays it down the wing. Nice shot by Lopez. Controlled by Ferraro. Excellently to Martirano. Crossfield ball. Finds Anders. Great work from Pingry. Intricate passing. Martirano tries to spin on it. Lost it on the ball roll. And now here comes Bernards with Koch. Koch driving through the middle with strength. Taken down. And a card coming for Pingry. Excellent driving run there from Koch. The number 9 of Vinny Ferraro picking up the yellow card and getting a bit of a stern talking to there from the referee. He'll go to the sideline, replaced by Anthony Juano. Free kick coming here. We saw Koch take a long-range effort early in the half. Do they try it again here, or does he try something a little more intricate? The 11 of Gabe Marin ready to return to the match for Bernards. Koch, the only one over this ball. Lots of players gathering in a edge of the 18. Twisting and turning, looking for position. They chip one into the edge of the 6. Headed, oh, and maybe a miscommunication there. Bernards had a couple of runners. Looking for it was the 6 of Miranda. As entering the match is Gabe Marin, the number 11 for Bernards. As he will step in for the 6 of Miranda, who will take a quick break. That one deflects off of Koch in the face. And a foul. As Koch frustrated there. Maybe called for a handball, perhaps. It looks like the 9 of Vinny Ferraro getting some instruction, but looks like he'll stay on the bench, at least for now. They want to keep one of their key players out of card trouble. Holding this, Colton Gedrick. Now Stern. Martirano. Stern holding it. Looking for something there. They finally launch it downfield, and they'll have numbers. Here come Big Blue looking for a third. Cross to the edge of the 18. Cleared away from Lopez. It will go out for a throw. Harrison Hackett, those dangerous long throws of his. The commit to Amherst College in Western Massachusetts. Tremendous school for athletics and academics. Sends it in. Launched toward the penalty spot. Headed up in the air. A foul, though, in the box. Penalty! It's a penalty to Pingry. In disbelief is the Bernards bench. They thought there was holding going both ways, but no. It's an opportunity for Big Blue to go 3-0 up. Some discussion of who will take it here. Looks like Oshing really wants his hat trick. And they will give it to him. Not sure where the ball ended up. It was kicked away on the clearance. And now they'll have one there. Let's see, now it looks like it's going to be Lopez. Oshing desperately wanted it. He's getting in a discussion with one of his captains, Hackett. Julian Lopez. 2 goals in the county tournament so far this year, 13 on the season. Looking to make it a mountain to climb for the Mountaineers, and he does! Julian Lopez makes it 3-0 Pingry. One hand on the cup for Big Blue. Calm finish from the sophomore Julian Lopez. And now a real challenge for Coach LaSpada, who looks like he's in disbelief of still that penalty call being made. There was a lot of grappling between the two players involved. And now some clear frustration along the Bernards bench. Can they find at least one to get back into this final? Right now, all Pingry 3-0. 2 from Oshing, 1 from Lopez. Bernards, though, still with 26.5 minutes to go. We've seen stranger things in the sport of soccer. Koch battling for it. Good clearance away along the end line. As Pingry looking confident now, pinging the ball around. Through the midfield they go. Foster under pressure. Lays it to Lopez. Nice work from the 14, Lopez. Jareth, great ball to the wing. A chance here for Pingry to add a fourth. Still loose in the box. Chance slumming up. Over the top. That was Hackett looking to put it away. More last-ditch defending for Bernards. Substitution coming on for Pingry, the 3 of Nathan Verling. Verling enters the match for the 7 of Brian Anders. What magic can Coach LaSpada cook up here with his Mountaineers? They have 25 minutes to find 3 goals. on what could be, at this rate, a very special day here in Bridgewater for the Pingry Big Blue. Their girls team in the final coming up at 2 o'clock against the number 1 team in the county, the number 1 team in the state, the number 1 team in the country and county, Rutgers Prep. We'll have that game for you on a separate stream, that at 2 p.m. as that's up on the arm. Handball against Pingry. That one, another beauty. The two teams in the girls' final faced off just 3 days ago. A 2-1 win for Rutgers Prep, where they had to score in the 78th minute to earn the victory in regulation. Pingry took them to the limit, and you wonder what the match is going to be like with a piece of hardware on the line. Launched to the sideline. Out of play. That'll belong to Pingry. We'll have that game for you right here on Big State Sports, where, again, every game, every sport, every season is free, including throughout the state playoffs. We hope you join us as we highlight the very best that the Garden State has to offer here on Big State Sports. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram for broadcast schedules, as well as college commitments, highlights, post-game interviews, and so much more at Big State Sports on Instagram. The second half brought to you by KJM Financial, helping families navigate the college application and financial aid process since 1988. Visit njcollegeguy.com to schedule a free consultation today. As this is out for a throw. Substitution here for Bernards. Into the match goes the number 23 of Christian Almada.
Number 23 for Bernards, Christian Almada.
Enters the match for the 22 of Noah Brites. As they get ready to throw on the one spot in this field that has some shade to it, underneath the one tree there on the far side. Well, actually, it's not going to be Brites exiting the match. Instead, it'll be the number 9 for Bernards. That's Victor Panasic. The throw into the 18. A chance for Bernards. Koch rips one. Oh, what a save! Still loose, but it went off the crossbar of the uprights. What a save again by Miller. And a corner coming for the Mountaineers. Another brilliant save from the freshman. Corner for Bernards. Key moment here. Marquez sends a sailing ball toward the penalty spot. Punched in the air by Miller. Not cleared. Still alive at the edge of the 18. Cleared away. They want a penalty to Bernards. They won't get one. Play on, says the official. Down the wing it goes. Shoulder to shoulder. No. Foul, and the Bernards staff is livid. Free kick for Pingry. Great save again from Ryan Miller. If not for his save at the end of the first half, and that one right there, we could be talking about a very different match here in the final. What a future he has if this is the start of it. Pingry now passing it around the back line. Hackett. Excellent move to the inside. So that one's poked away for a throw. Throw in down the line. Controlling it. Juanu loses out another throw. Halfway through the second 40 minutes. 3-0 Pingry. Although it has not been without Bernards knocking on the door a few times in the second half. Long throw coming from Hackett. Whips one in. Edge of the 6, headed, but a foul called for the push-off. Was claimed by Rios anyway. He gets it restarted quickly, almost too quickly. Good job by Koch. That pass, though, a little bit too far out in front. As here comes Pingry the other way, foul called. As down on the turf is Hackett. Off the challenge. Gets helped up there from Koch. Good sportsmanship from the 17. But it is a yellow card for Tim Koch. Second yellow of the match against Bernards. The other one going to Walsh. It'll be a quick sub back on, though, for the 17. He is the engine for this Bernards side. Free kick coming along the sideline here. Looks like they will leave it to Martirano. Clock stopped at 20.2. Martirano sends it in swinger into the 6, cleared away, and then further. Nice job by Bernards. Bernards' defense, which has been the standout of their season, has certainly come up with some big plays, but they have also been broken through with some moments of brilliance from Pingry. A team that had allowed less than a goal per match coming into the season. 3 allowed, including 1 on a PK. Great ball to the outside. This is Hoshing. He's got both goals from the run of play. Earns a throw. What a match for the junior. As some substitutions being made. Koch back in. Back in for Pingry. Ferraro. 12. Candelario. Also into the match. The number 7, Brian Anders. As stepping out, the 3 of Verling, the 17 of Jareth, and the 14 of Lopez. Earn a well-earned break. Bernards trying to counter. Excellent work there from the 8 of Foster. Cross into the 18, again, just evading a couple of potential targets. Nice job there to Koch. Koch trying to lead a rush. Cuts back now. Lays it into the middle. Bernards trying to get something going here in the last 18 and a half. They would need a monumental effort here. Almada down the wing. Clipped along, trying to get back on it, was Britez. Oh, big challenge, a strong one, play on advantage. Pingry going down the wing, trying to take their chance. Cut into the edge of the 18. Shot falling down, was blocked. Second effort perhaps coming. They'll be patient with it. This one across, headed away and out. It will be a goal kick. Excellent work from Foster on the cross. Pingry was hoping for the card after the fact, but played a good advantage there, the official. Really good work there from Big Blue to try to take advantage. We'll have our player of the match interview after this one. That'll be posted on our Instagram page in the coming days as we pray for Christian Copen and his editing abilities. We'll have that with our player of the match for both games this afternoon on Instagram, so keep an eye out for those. Dancing in the midfield, but surrounded by 3. Big Blue was Pingry, and then draws a foul. Has to be said, good work from Marquez to just keep the ball, but he had nowhere to go with it, just surrounded by a trio of Pingry players. Moving in here, Hackett sends a cross to the back post, a strong one over everybody. Popped into the air. Bernard's trying to get it the right direction, but again outnumbered. Foster sends it into the 18, headed up in the air. Big collision there and a foul called against Ferraro. He's got to be careful. He's on a yellow card. Bernards takes it quickly. Koch gets past 1 and a second, but nice back work there. Once again from Hackett. Lays it into the middle. Claps back by Gedrick. Sent forward by Miller. Headed by Candelario. Ferraro. Good composure on the ball. Clean challenge there from Bernards. As here comes Koch going through the middle, rampaging the 17. Tries to cut inside, turned over for a moment. Here comes a chance for Bernards. Edge of the 18, a rip shot. Oh, what a brave block from Gedrick. Still alive for the Mountaineers. Pass inside though, blocked away and cleared. Once again, the break's not going the way of the Mountaineers as here comes Pingry. Cross into the middle. Trying to turn on it. Hoshing on a hat trick. Lays it to Ferraro. Loses out. Good work there by the 16 of Body. Bernards will try the wing this time. They need to get the first before they can get to 3. A step inside. Trying to dance his way through the 7 of Isasi, but claimed by Miller. Excellent work again from the freshman keeper. Couple of substitutions being prepared for both teams. Lopez ready to re-enter for Pingry, along with the 17 of Jareth. The number 6 of Miranda waiting to come in for Bernards. Here comes Big Blue once again, charging down the wing. Juanu steps inside, takes a shot, misses just over the top, hit the football uprights. It'll be a goal kick. These final 15 minutes are brought to you by Open Road Volkswagen of Bridgewater. Find the perfect vehicle for your young driver. Open Road Volkswagen in Bridgewater has new and used cars that not only fit the budget but meet the safety standards we all should expect for our families. Go to openroadvwbridgewater.com for more information. And by Iron Peak Sports and Events. Game on at Iron Peak Sports and Events. Rent out our 37,500 square foot court space, 3 outdoor turf fields, and massive climate-controlled dome spanning 86,000 square feet. Go to ironpeaksc.com to book your next sports event. As Bernards was on the way for a counter, but again disrupted, and a lot of frustration right now for the Mountaineers. They've shown some really good efforts, some workmanlike performances, just have not been rewarded and sometimes denied by the keeper Miller. As Pingry works it to the wing. 13.5 to play here in the second half of the Boys County Final. A shot blocked on the way through. The rebound. Oh, what a save by Rios. Had to react to that redirection. Brilliantly done from the Bernards number 1 that time. Bernards still putting forth the effort, trying to find something, anything to spark a comeback into life. Good cross to the wing this time. Here come the Mountaineers. Stepping inside, taking a shot, claimed, oh, and a big collision. Just a foul, nothing more. Free kick to Pingry. Nice attempt there from Brites. But a nice catch made by Miller under duress as he was rammed into. That was the 7 of Isasi. But again, the referee understanding the situation of the game and the score, not producing the card in that one. Nothing too over the line, to be fair, in that challenge. Bernards trying to regain possession in the midfield, and they do. Mountaineers will be forced back. Almada receives it back from Walsh. Just keeps it inside the lines. Almada lays it back to Rios. Rios will play it as a sweeper keeper here, then sends it forward. Was looking for Koch. Excellently headed there by Colton Gedrick. Pingry launches another attack. Here comes Juanu. Juanu charging in, edge of the 6, plays it across. Oh, it just missed the intended target. Excellent cross looking for Lopez, but just couldn't find him. As a substitution here for Bernards.
Bernards down, number 8, Sebastian Marin.
Sebastian Marin enters for Joseph Isasi, who gets a warm round of applause from the Bernards faithful.
Coming in for Pingry, number 11.
Back in for Pingry, Arjun Hoshing. Replaces the 15 of Juanu, who just went on that lung-bursting run forward. Ball ahead for Bernards. Marquez Marquez tries to drive to the end line. He will earn a corner. Bernards with 10 minutes and 45 seconds.
Clock's not running. It had stopped. I don't know if it glitched on the scoreboard, but it was up to 46.
As the corner whipped in to the back post. No one was there.
No, it just stopped at 46. And then had
Pingry will take it.
It was a glitch. We're good.
Coach Laspada still urging on his boys, trying to put up the pressure, trying to force the turnovers. They do get one here. Into the middle. Mountaineers looking to get something here in this final. Koch spins on it. Nice ball through. Can't find a teammate, though. Excellent work from the 7 of Anders. As Koch struggling a bit. Trying to stretch out the calves there. Throwing down the line, headed forward by Pingry. Big Blue can see the end in sight here for a third consecutive county title. Their fourth in 5 years, only disrupted by Bridgewater Raritan, who won in 2022, and that's only because they did not make it here. They were knocked out by this Bernard squad. The shot, just off the side netting. As looking for the hat trick there was Hoshing. Here comes Koch, pursued the whole way by Martirano, who's had a great match in the midfield. Can Bernards find at least one here? Back into the middle. Ball toward the left wing. Brites sends a cross, but a little too much air on it. It will go over the top for a goal kick. It was always going to be a tough battle for Bernards. Pingry ranked. This was a big moment for this Mountaineers team, who is still going to be a team that's going to be favored to make a deep run once the state playoffs come around. Those seeding meetings and the brackets coming out in the not-too-distant future. But Pingry showing once again their quality. They have one more game left on their schedule. They'll face Lawrenceville on October the 31st. And great response for Pingry as well after they lost in their final tune-up match just a couple of days ago. Lost to Hunterdon Central in overtime. They've looked brilliant in this one, and it's claimed again by Miller. This is picked up here and delivered back to Hackett. 7.5 to play here from Bridgewater. 3-0 Pingry. Pair of goals from Hoshing, one in each half, and then a PK kick from Lopez, which found the left side. Second ball claimed by Pingry. Well done there as they move forward with Foster. He gets it back off of a heavy touch. Oh, strong challenge in there. Loss of possession, but Pingry gets it right back. And they'll find some space. Another player down for Big Blue. In the middle of defense. Hackett keeps it moving, though. Charging ahead with this, Jareth. Back to Hackett. Hackett tries to cut inside. Well challenged. Knocked aside there by the 23 of Almada. Barring a miraculous comeback, this will be Bernard's first loss of the season. They'll drop to 15-1. Pingry would go to 14-2 on the year. These two showing why they are the top of the heap in Somerset County. As Rios launches it downfield, headed up in the air by Gedrick. Koch trying to get there. battles, but loses out to Hackett once again. Oh, look out, a challenge there as Hackett gets it back to his keeper, Miller. Excellent job from Pingry handling the pressure. Headed along by Hoshing. Played further by Ferraro. Goes to the wing, just able to keep it in play. Five and a half. Pingry on the attack once more. Flicked over the top. Takes a spin off the turf. A chance. Stepping in. Great save again by Rios. Another challenge inside the 18. Arm pinned to the side. No penalty. And a bit of a slip there from Foster, but only cleared as far as Hackett. Hackett will bring it to the corner. He'll do some time wasting here with 5 minutes left. That's confidence. Bernards takes it away, though. We'll look to counterattack. Played up the left-hand side. Koch. 1-2 through the middle. Played along by Marin. Marquez. Inside again. And a foul. It's going to be on Pingry. Free kick to the Mountaineers. Pingry about to bring in Candelario and Verling for the final 5 minutes. And again, stick around for the trophy presentation. And then don't forget to tune in to the Somerset County Girls Final, 2 p.m., different stream, same YouTube channel here, as Pingry takes on Rutgers Prep. This is laid to the inside, and Pingry just fine with passing it around at this stage. Bernard's trying to apply some pressure, but Pingry deals with it beautifully. Over the top to Hackett. Hackett sends it toward Hoshing, just ushering it into the box and claiming it Rios. Sent long toward the corner. No one there, though, for the Mountaineers, as Miller will just take it. Brilliant work from the freshman Miller, as it's going to be a whole host of substitution for Pingry. The 19 of Mandelbaum, the 15 of Huanu, the 26 of Garin ready to come in, as well as the 12 of Candelario, the 3 of Verling, the 28 of Guberuk, and the 21 of James Gray. 7 substitutions, almost a full line change coming on for Pingry at the next opportunity. And good luck to our PA announcer, who has to remember all these numbers and names and get them right. Having a hard time with that myself. This one comes over the top. But again, no one making the run for Bernards. It'll go out of play, and those substitutions will be made.
7 substitutions coming in for Pingry.
And a huge round of applause as some of the big names will take their bow. Hoshing coming off. Hackett, Ferraro, Foster as well. Jareth, and the 7 of Anders, as well as the 14 of Lopez. All of the big players who know that they will finish off a 3rd straight county championship. A great game for Bernards. They were game for this, especially at the start of this half. But Pingry, a dominant first 40, an early goal in the second to stem that momentum, and then have just controlled the game for the most part, especially since it became 3-0. It'll be disappointing for Bernards, but a very strong season and a strong squad. That'll be a big test for anybody they encounter come state tournament time. But the same can be said for Pingry, certainly, as it'll go for a throw-in with 1.5 minutes to play. A secondary throw. They'll just send it toward the corner flag, but this is the target. It does go for a corner. With 1:15 to go, it will be win number 966 for head coach Miller Bugliari as he continues his incredible, legendary resume with Big Blue. The class of 1952 at Pingry. He has this school in his blood. He and his staff. Scott Ahmedi, class of 89. Len Coleman, the class of 06. David Fahey, the class of 99, also assisting with Michael Lascano. Another special group for Pingry. Another special day here at the Torpy Athletic Complex as they're going to move toward the end line here, but we'll just try to waste some time. It will go out for another corner. The last 15 seconds will tick away. A game effort for Berners, but the wait will have to continue. For Pingry, the Kings of Somerset County are back on their throne. 3-0 to Big Blue and a county championship. An outstanding performance for Pingry. Rightfully so. The backup keepers mobbing Ryan Miller, the freshman. What a game he had as well. We thank you for joining us here on Big State Sports. Our sponsors again, Group Spot, Top Mental Game, Leading Edge, KJM Financial, Overall Volkswagen Bridgewater, and Iron Peak Sports Events. A big thank you as well to our friends at ICS. As we will take a break for commercials, we'll be back with the presentation right after this on Big State Sports. Great first half from Pingry, but nothing on the board. This one bounces around. A shot. Oh, what a save by Rios.
Nice, huh? That's some clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature. That is good. Who installed the system? ICS. They're the leaders in HVAC. They make the ductwork at their own factory, so we even save some money.
That's impressive. You recommend them?
It's ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Hey, Lorraine, go get a big plastic bag. Take some air home with you.
Hi, my name is Andrew Shaka. I'm one of the owners here at New Jersey Siding and Windows. We are a family-owned residential remodel firm. Everything we offer here is quality and comes with great warranties. If it's a residential home, there's no home too big for us to work on.
David Hassagen here from Big State Sports. You're watching free coverage of the best high school athletes across the Garden State.
KJM Financial, helping families navigate the college application and financial aid process since 1988. Visit njcollegeguy.com to schedule your free consultation today.
George J. Keller and Sons want your house to be the kind of home for all to see. Best roofing, windows, siding too. Great solar and gutters, we're here for you. Our seasoned pros are unsurpassed, so give a call, we'll take your task. Transform your home, that's what we do. So give a call, we're here for you. For roofing, siding, windows, and solar, we do it all for you. George J. Keller and Sons.
Your family-owned operation since 1980. Call for your free estimate.
our spectators make their way out of the stands today, the Torpy Athletic Complex once again just asks that you pick up any garbage on your way out and make use of the garbage cans placed on the way to the exits. Thank you again for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Have a safe trip home. As a reminder, the Girls' Championship will kick off at 2 p.m. Stick around for the Pingry versus Rutgers Prep. Again, 2 p.m.
Great first half from Pingry, but nothing on the board. This one bounces around. A shot! Oh, what a save by Rios! Rebound still there! It's in! 1-0 to the Big Blue. Side, Marquez has some space, gets it on his left foot. Marquez, oh, what a save! Rebound, oh, a second save, it was offside! What a save there from Miller! Big collision there. Referee says nothing. We play on. That one played through. Out of his net is Rios. An open net, and they score! Pingry! The corner whipped in near side. Low one. Comes across. Oh, what a save by Rios. Diving down to his left. Wouldn't have counted offside. County tournament so far this year. 13 on the season. Looking to make it a mountain to climb for the Mountaineers, and he does!